Hi guys! Today we're making enchiladas, rice and bean enchiladas, specifically by request from one of our viewers. Haley, this one's for you. This vegan spin on the well-known Mexican dish is super tasty and easy to make. As always, the recipe ingredients are in the description below. Start by toasting a bit of regular all-purpose flour. Just heat it over medium heat for about 3 minutes. Keep the flour moving. You want it to be toasted but not burned, so adjust the heat if you need to. Now it's a light golden color instead of white. Unfortunately, the camera didn't pick up that too well. Add chili powder and cumin and let that get a little toasty as well. Add some garlic too if you like. Add the tomato paste. I stirred it in some because the pot was getting a bit too hot. Now I'm adding 1.5 cups of hot vegetable broth. It's bubbling up right away, so whisk everything together quick. Turn off the heat and put a lid on it. While that simmers for about 10 to 15 minutes, we can make the filling. Start with a pan over medium heat. I'm adding a teaspoon of cooking oil. If you want, you can use the water sauté method instead to make this dish oil-free. Once the oil is hot, add your onions and garlic. Sauté for a few minutes until the onions are nice and soft. Then add your chopped red pepper and the remaining spices and cook for a minute more. By now, everything is smelling so good. Here I'm adding a cup of cooked black-eyed peas that were pureed with a half cup of double-strength vegetable broth. Then a can of green chilies. Turn up the heat to high and stir constantly. We're going to cook off the excess moisture. This method infuses everything with the umami flavor from the broth but won't leave the filling too wet. This takes just a few minutes. I know this doesn't look so great, but trust me, this tastes amazing. When the mixture is looking fairly dry like this, turn off the heat and add a cup of cooked brown rice and fold that in. I imagine you can use white rice for this too, but I haven't actually tried it that way. Now we're ready to build our enchilada dish. Line a baking sheet with parchment paper for easy cleanup afterwards. Cover the bottom with about 2/3 of a cup of the red sauce. Then one by one, fill the 6 soft tortilla shells with about 1/3 cup of the rice and bean mixture. Roll them up and place them in the dish. When all the tortillas are tucked in and cozy, dump the rest of your red sauce on top. Finally, top with your favorite vegan cheese shreds. I'm using some Daya pepper jack that I've had in the freezer for much longer than I care to admit. Now, if you want to go for the from scratch method, you can try my creamy cultured garlic vegan mozzarella for this, or this quick vegan moxie sauce by vegdo.com, which only takes a few minutes to make. For extra cheesiness, I sprinkled on a bit of nutritional yeast. And into the oven it goes for 20 minutes. And here we have our vegan rice and bean enchiladas. Sprinkle on some cilantro if you like. If you don't, I suggest adding some chopped scallion. I had this along with cultured cashew cream cheese. It's the same one in this video, except I blended in a little tomato paste and chili peppers. The culturing process gives it a yogurty, mildly cheesy taste, which is absolutely perfect for this dish. And it tastes so good. One bite and I was in heaven. The sauce is just a little smoky and the spices really come through. The tortilla is soft and just perfect around the flavorful rice and bean filling. I suggest not skimping on some sort of creamy topping though. If you don't want to put the effort into making the cultured cream cheese like I did, use some store-bought or homemade vegan sour cream, or avocado would be excellent. And that's it for this recipe. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and leave me your video requests in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.